Alright, so this is a highly requested video that people wanted me to review. It's called Sweetest Pie. But before I review it, I want to look at something. People must have been talking about the video already because here, the rapper Megan is defending it. Now let's see what she said. The symbolism of the video was how when men come for me, I eat they up every time. And even when y'all go on y'all's witch hunts attacking women. You see right there, she used a trigger word. Women. People like this that have a whole video that's completely demonic, get called out on it, then defend themselves by using a trigger word that people will get sensitive about, automatically causing people to get on their side because they use the trigger word. She talking about, oh, here y'all go again attacking women. Nah, Megan, you just got some demonic stuff in your video. This is not about women at all. This is about what you're putting in your video. This is about what people are looking at when they look at you and listen to your music. This is about you, not women. Don't put all women in this situation. When God judges you, he's not going to judge all women. He's going to judge you. The actions you took are on you. People responding to this video and talking bad about this video has to do with you, not all women. I'm so tired of people pulling different cards so that the world can sympathize on what they're talking about. Let's just be real. You're always talking about demon time. You're always talking about hot girls. Listen to me. All that's fun and games, all this, hot that, demon this, demon that, it's all fun and games until you end up in a place you don't want to be. Hell ain't fun. They're not in hell talking about demon time and hot girl summer. Let's continue to read this. Attacking women for whatever reasons y'all make up, we still rise from the ashes stronger than ever. For one, she's probably just defending somebody else's idea of the video. Pretty sure Megan isn't just sitting there coming up with these creative demonic ideas. These things come from a higher source. But is she involved in it? For sure. Does she know she's involved in it? She has some kind of idea clearly because she's talking about symbols in this comment. So you know for a fact she sees what people are saying. For example, let's read the comment that she replied to. Megan, can you just be honest? The video was meant to spread a lot of symbolism. From Dua literally being a spider demon, y'all being witches, and it being the dang near apocalypse. Y'all can say this was the Hansel and Gretel, but that's not a scary movie. This was devil worship. You know what I like about this comment? And you know what I like about a lot of people actually coming out and speaking about nonsense like this now? It shows you that as a people, we are waking up. A lot of this stuff used to be in music videos and used to be hidden symbols. And back then, when people used to come out and talk about it, people would look at them crazy. People would look at them and say that they're full of conspiracy theory. Now it's getting to a point where it's so in front of your face that you have to admit what's going on, or you're just blatantly ignoring it. And when you turn your back on it, you're basically picking a side. You're picking evil. So thank God for opening up people's eyes. Thank God that people are actually starting to see what's going on. Listen, evil is never satisfied. That's why it continues to get worse. That's why we're starting to see it more, because it's just getting worse. Because evil is never satisfied. Now let's check out the video. So in the beginning, these guys are in a garden, clearly. I'm pretty sure they're trying to make it like a Garden of Eden. Let's just be real. That's exactly what they're doing. They mock the Bible, and then they come upon these witches. Megan and that girl are witches. They have on witch outfits. The girl has a spider in her skin. It's clearly demonic symbolism. Now I'm gonna skip to the end because the middle is just like butts everywhere. It's just a whole lot of degrading stuff. I don't understand how I can talk about something, which is freedom of speech, and I can get taken down off of YouTube. But you have a video like this with dang near naked women shaking their private parts, and it stays on YouTube. That clearly shows you where we are right now in the world. It's disturbing. It's sick. Children go on YouTube. Children look at this nonsense. Let's go to the ending. So they were burned, tied up and burned. That's how you know that they're truly playing witches. Because on movies and things like that, that's exactly how they burn witches. The way they were burned is exactly how they burned witches. The crowd around them screaming, don't tell me you weren't portraying a witch. Then it shows they end up in hell. And clearly these two girls are taking dominion over hell because everybody else are being tortured except them. And her response was basically the video was about men coming at them sideways and how she be eating them up and how women come out of the ashes still. What kind of nonsense? Like, who actually believes that? Who actually sees this video, reads her comment, and be like, yeah, that does make sense? No, it doesn't at all. That's the most ridiculous response I've ever seen on a demonic video. She would have been better being quiet. Then it shows her in front of a snake. She's being lifted up by the serpent. That's clearly what's happening right here. She's being lifted up in front of the serpent. So you had the Garden of Eden, you had hell, you had witches, now you got the serpent, which is the devil. And you want to tell me this video isn't demonic or devil worship or symbolic in a demonic way? You want to respond and say that it's not about that. It's about coming out of the ashes when men do you dirty. Get the nonsense out of here. To believe that is to truly be blind. Guys, we are in a day where people are blatantly worshiping the devil right in front of our faces. Do they even know they're worshiping the devil? I know a lot of them do, but some of them may not. Because the devil is so deceiving, he will have you in deception where you're doing things that are for him and you don't even realize you're doing it. So does Megan actually know what she's doing? I don't know. I'm not in her brain. But is she doing it? Yes, she is. There's no doubt about what she's doing. But is she even deceived? It's a strong possibility a lot of people are even deceived. Ephesians 6:12 says we do not fight with flesh and blood, but we fight with principalities and powers of this world. Unseen powers are what we're going to war with. The difference is we understand that as God's children, so we don't step into the trap. But a lot of people step into this demonic realm and not even realize what they're in. They're so in bondage by their flesh and their sin. That's why it's important for the remnant of God to stand up. That's why it's important for children of God to stand up and be the light in this world. So if people like that don't know, they know now. And if they continue to stay in it instead of repenting, they are making a decision. They are making a decision to be with the devil instead of God. I love you guys. Let's continue to be a light for the Lord. Stay on the narrow path, you guys. It's so easy to be sidetracked. Let's stay in our word. Let's stay in prayer. God bless. Shalom.